there, welcome back to another tutorial. So if you're new here, my name is Faith, and in today's video we're going to make these crochet slippers. I really love how it looks like. It's a very easy and simple design. You can work it in less than 3 hours. For this tutorial I'll be using a fine yarn. So the brand I'm using is Robin 100% acrylic, and it's fine, so I'll double it to achieve the DK weight size. So you can use a DK weight size for this project with a 4.0mm or US number 6. So I'll be using the number 6 side. You're also going to need a pair of scissors and a darning needle. To begin, you're going to start by making a slip knot. And then with the 4.0mm crochet hook, you're going to chain 22. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and continue until you have 22 chains. So when you have your 24 chains, you're going to turn our work, skip the very first chain from our hook, and on this second chain you're going to go through the back bump and then work a slip stitch. Then slip stitch the next stitch. So that we have 2 slip stitches, and continue until you have a total of 9 slip stitches. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So when you have 9 slip stitches, you're going to work half double crochet in each of the remaining chains. So yarn over, go in the next chain, yarn over, pull through the 3 loops, and continue until you end your row. So at the end of row 1 you should have 9 slip stitches and 12 half double crochet stitches. And row 2 you're going to chain 1, turn our work, and in the very first chain you're going to work a single crochet. So single crochet in the first chain, and then single crochet back loop only the next 11 stitches. So in total you should have 12 single crochets. These 11 are worked in the back loop only, and the first one is worked through both stitches. And then from here you're going to work slip stitch, back loop only all the way to the end. So go in the back loop and work a slip stitch, and do this for each of the remaining stitches. When you reach the end you should have 9 slip stitches. Chain 1, turn your work, and row 3 you're going to work slip stitch, back loop only the first 9 stitches. After you've worked your 9 slip stitches, you're going to go back loop only, work half double crochet in each stitch. So half double crochet, back loop only in each stitch until you reach the end, and the last stitch you're not going to work in the back loop, you're going to work through both loops. So reach the very end, go through both loops and work your last half double crochet, then chain 1 and turn. For row 4 you're going to repeat row 2 pattern. So work single crochet in the very first stitch, and then work single crochet back loop only the next 10 stitches. Sorry, 11 stitches, not 10, 11 stitches. When you reach your slip stitches, you're going to work slip stitch back loop only all of these 9 stitches. Then chain 1, turn, repeat row 3 pattern for the row 5. You're going to work slip stitches the first 9 stitches through the back loop. When you have your 9 slip stitches, you're going to work half double crochet back loop only the first 11 stitches, and then go through both 2 loops at the very last stitch, work half double crochet. Then chain 1 and turn, and now from row 6 onwards you're going to repeat row 2 and row 3 pattern until the length of your work can wrap around your feet comfortably, and then we'll meet when you're through with your number of rows. When I'm done, I'll show you the number of rows that I've made and the size of foot that I'm working on. So I went ahead and made 62 rows. This is for a size 39 US. If you're working a larger size, just add 4 more rows on every number. If you're working a smaller size like size 37, size 35, you're going to reduce with 4 rows. So I have 62 rows in total, and then go ahead, cut your yarn, leaving a long tail for joining the seams together. Then you're going to chain 1 and pull that loop. So from here you're going to fold your ends together with the right side facing inside. So since our last row was the right side, you're going to fold it this other way. So fold it, right side facing in, wrong side facing out, and then whip stitch it all the way. Set a hook in this first stitch, go in the next stitch on the opposite side, and sew it. And you're going to do this all the way to the end of this side, then turn to the bottom part. So after working all the way to the bottom stitches, you're going to turn and work your bottom row here. So you want to ensure that your rows are aligning on both sides, and then just sew it all the way. So I'll go ahead and finish mine off camera, then I'll show you how it looks like at the end. After you've done your seam all the way to the end, you want to go back in few stitches just to avoid your yarn from unraveling. Then you can tie a knot. This is optional. I'm just doing it to secure it, and cut the loose ends. So go ahead and weave this one also in the back. Then when you're through, you're going to turn your work on the right side, and here is the big reveal. I really love how these slippers feels and how it looks. This area snags on your feet comfortably, and then your work is done. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Until next time, please stay safe, God bless you, and bye.